for Malaga. Their team won for the season in all competitions. Starting to run out of superlatives for Lionel Messi. Interestingly enough, those two goals now put him joint top of the race with the Pichichi. Cristiano Ronaldo at 21. Cristiano in action later against Athletic Bilbao.
So I don't go running up after that. He's going to come there probably for a week on this story. Well, alongside of him, I suppose you're going to need a couple of strikers right there. Stefan Fernandez available as well in some way. 2-0, I'd be probably looking to make those changes already if I was Pellegrini for sure now. You've got to bring one, if not both, on.
So a great look at Ruben Casillas, the assistant coach there alongside Pellegrini. It was a cheeks puffed out. They've been clinical, Barcelona. Always won a lot of possession games, but again, did Barcelona have to work overly hard? It was getting away by Maresca initially that led to Messi's goal. Wonderful finish.
Yeah, but the thing is that they were clinical. Because look, I mean, if I look at that Espanyol game, they've had just as many chances. They just didn't put them away, and then, that's what happens to them. It's not necessarily that they don't create or they don't play well. It's just they don't take advantage of them. So yes, right now it looks simple for Barcelona, but if you remember against Espanyol, it could have been as simple. So credit to them in some way. And Malaga just clearly a momentum. I mean, look, big course with the second goal goes in right after halftime. We probably talked about, or you had a blueprint on what to do in order to find the equalizer. And here goes Barcelona, pressure's off, and in a situation like this, Barcelona really good. I mean, you would be surprised if this is 5 or 6-0 at some point because they know they've got the 3 points here now.
Well, after Malaga beat Barcelona, they scored 5. What could have done to them in this one? When you play Barcelona or Real Madrid, you need your big players, you need your best players to stand up and be counted. You were spot on, Ganesh. You made the point in the first half about the 3 in behind with Batista, right? Eliseu, Isco, and Cazorla. They started okay, but we only got 5 or 10 minutes from them. We've hardly seen anything from them since.
Yeah, I mean, you have Camacho and Maresca, of course. Those are two that are most likely going to hold. But yes, you got to ask more, from the likes of Santi Cazorla and Isco. It's a big ask for Van Nistelrooy. I mean, he's a true target player. He needs service either from wide areas or any area for that matter. So once you take that out of the game and you have your players that are creative in the midfield, A, never seeing the ball, and B, when they do, really not doing anything positive with it, you're going to be in trouble. It doesn't take Barcelona for Malaga to find themselves in trouble when their best players are playing like that.
Ruud van Nistelrooy scored their last goal last week against Sporting Gijon. Surely you need a bit more mobility in attack when you're playing Barcelona. You've got to defend from the front. It's no coincidence that Malaga's best form this season is when they had either Fernandez or Rondon through the middle with the other one wide. I'm certainly not one to question Manuel Pellegrini, given all he's done in football. Here in the Malaga camp, look at all 3 goals and say, well, why didn't we cut out the cross for the first? Why didn't we try and pick up Messi? Of course, easier said than done. The second one is rather too easy to get in behind them down the left-hand side, and they come back and poor marking in the third. It's a mistake from Malaga. Maresca had possession and lost it before the jinking run of Messi. He's in possession right now. Spots the through ball, well read by Matthijs.
Indeed. See Alexis Sanchez breaking already, so they're timely and well read and anticipated really by Matthijs on that one.
But just a bit too young. Look at Barcelona and Malaga. There's a lack of pace at the back for the long side.
Well, this wasn't that bad, so just to talk about the bench. No drama also means that you don't feel pressure to players. They're going to come in in a different circumstances. Not coming in to salvage the points in some way, but really to get a run in. Looking ahead to Real Madrid, I suppose that's the biggest positive of this match for Pep Guardiola. We have Cesc, Xavi as an option. Puyol, and not really stretch. He should be healthy and fresh.
And that's the thing we said in the first half as well. You go 2 or 3 up, then you maybe look at Jonathan, Pedro, and Cuenca instead of Puyol, Xavi, and Fabregas.
Yes, for me, Pedro should get a run, and I still think he's so important down the road to Barcelona. Maybe not as much, obviously, Alexis Sanchez making interim success. I do think that at their best, Pedro, for me, has to be on the pitch. But again, he's been injured. I don't know, so maybe you give him a run, and then Cuenca is the other player that would make sense. I just think that Xavi will come in because he'll probably be thinking will be to take Iniesta off and give him a little rest, I suppose. That's what I would do anyway.
Lionel Messi has played 6 times for Barcelona in 2012, and on 3 of those occasions he scored at least twice. It's scary.
Yeah, well, and speaking of substitution, I'm not sure it's going to happen because it doesn't seem to happen ever, but yeah, I would take Messi off right now. I'm not used for him to be out there now.
What's another hat? Doesn't need to. I'm not worried about maybe being injured. And you ask Lionel Messi, he'd want to play every minute of every game.
Oh, yeah, of course. Doesn't get injured. Fair play, but it's just one of those performances. You do Malaga, and I like you, and I guess Pep Guardiola, I really respect that Pellegrini. I think he deserves time. Obviously, they've invested a lot of money, but I think it's a process that's going to have to take another year or two. I think, I'm sure there's going to be some movement in the summer for them. They have the means and the owner now, and you can see where Malaga, in 2 or 3 years, where they become the third, maybe even second power. Who knows how that's going to happen? But I think for as long as they consistently make it to the Champions League, it'll be a good investment. I think there's something good happening here in Malaga.
Just not today. No. The Alves didn't play okay from a Barcelona perspective. I mentioned at half time, the last time Messi scored with a header in La Primera, we reckon, was at Mallorca last February. It was also the last time they won by more than 2 goals away from home. 3-0 win. So much. That's no surprise. Double change coming up. Jose Rondon and Seba Fernandez. You could stick them on the I mean, if you take anybody else off, you have a chance of getting back into this game. Unfortunately, they, like everybody else, have to rely on the balls of the game. From Jose Rondon, Seba Fernandez. Venezuelan, the Uruguayan.
From Missouri, going off.
Unchanged just now. The second change in the second. Not a bit. Mistake leading to the third goal. There's a lot of work to be done. Messi is the magician doing the work. The way, the magic wand. And a 4-1-3-2 now for Malaga. Fernandez probably playing wide just off Rondon. Looks like it's going to be 7 wins in a row for Barcelona against Malaga. 11 out of 12. record stretches back to 2003. Malaga not winning any against Barcelona is sure to continue. If it doesn't, it might be worth watching intently for the last half hour or so. Nice. Well, that's whatever. I'm a popular Barcelona fan. Just love football. Vidal under pressure, but makes amends for his mistake. Challenged by Mr. Rondo. Barca did hit 6 against Malaga, but that was in Barcelona. 2008-2009 season. Round comes out. Messi with Camacho. Bit of frustration now creeping into the Malaga players.
See these guys always around from time to time, but always for the right reasons. This was one of them. I think shots still it's not showing. No questions from Camacho.
Lionel Messi has gone from scoring once away from home in the league this season. He's now tripled that. And he's now scored 3. Total. Little Neto and Iniesta penalised. Foul was by Jesus Gomez. Quickly ran away from the scene of the crime. Cuenca for Alexis Sanchez, the sub number 1 from 10.
Impressive. He's deputized. Actually, I thought that he's getting more time than anybody would have thought before the season.
Been with the club since he was 11.
Some cynical comments will say that maybe he wasn't explaining because he's been shoved around. Although you never know with Barcelona with so much talent. I think he's genuinely earning himself quite a bit of playing time because he's been performing well.
64 minutes gone. Now Rosaleda, Malaga 0, Barcelona 3. 2 for Messi, 1 for Alexis Sanchez. ESPN's continuing coverage of La Primera. Mark Donaldson with you alongside US international Janusz Mihalik. Rondo versus Abidal. He might be 3-0 up. Look at Guardiola. Another professional. Abidal. Yeah, to Messi. Space on the right hand side here. Alves in support of Cuenca. But how much Malaga missed Tulalo? Suspended for this one.
Well, it's fair play, as they mentioned it. Tulan in the center of the pitch, I suppose, not only able to hold in the midfield, but also it's one of those sometimes deep-lying players that can initiate the attack. And fair play to you, because I did remember him before the match and kind of forgot about it, which, by the way, is my job in some way. But yeah, I mean, I've always been a fan of Tulan from his years in Olympique Lyonnais. I think he was important, and I think he is important to this team. Was he going to be able to change the outcome of this game by himself? Probably not. But I just think there's another player that's got the intelligence to perhaps dictate the rhythm a little bit differently, for them. So yes, if you look at Bautista, if you look at Joaquin, if you look at Tulan, fair point.
Thank you.
You made a note here, see? And I forgot about it. Oh, too many games.
Last week, too long played as a defensive midfielder, which is where he normally plays, but his partner in there was like a Cazorla. Didn't really